night. Wound up driving over my time by a couple of minutes, just trying to figure out a place to park by this piece of crap. Uh, I'd have to say I liked the Pepsi in Tulsa a little bit better. It was tight turns and stuff, but this they're having you snake around. Um, I you have to go. Um, I came from that way. I came from that way and had to go up this hill and make a right and go that way. And then there's a shoulder to park on, and they were all mostly taken up, and I had to go get turned around. But then when I leave here, you gotta make a sharp right turn and go up the hill, and then go up to a light that's way up there and make a left and whatever to get out of here, to get back over to 80 to get out of here. So um, this place is quite a bit smaller than the one in Tulsa, and uh, or at least appears to be smaller. They got less room and they got some weird tight turns, but it's just all part of trucking. But it is stupid when these places um, have built themselves like that, and they make their trucks do all kinds of weird stuff just in order to get through, because it's increases by a lot the chances of accidents, and that's something you want to avoid, obviously. So I'm waiting to get unloaded. They got me to the dock. I haven't felt anybody on there. I've been here for a few minutes. um, I checked in just a little bit after 7. I didn't have to be here till 9, but I wanted to make sure I got checked in. They told me to come right on in. I walked up to the gate because I was just parked on the shoulder off the street, just a little ways from the um, check-in gate. And everything about this place is just tight. I hate places that have tight entrances and they make it so that, I mean, it's about as tight as some of those toll booths going across Indiana and stuff. Those toll booths that they still have up that you have to go through. It can be pretty tight. It was almost tighter than that. Taking my blood pressure meds here. Alrighty. Anyway, I should be home later today as soon as I figure out what I'm doing with myself. But any of you that are familiar um, with the Pilot and Council Bluffs off that exit 1B, there's a Sat Brothers there and there's a Pilot. And if you keep going around the bend on that road, back behind there is a Hooters restaurant, which there's usually tons of parking at any given time to be able to go back there and park, and then you can just walk across the street into the Hooters restaurant if that is something that you are interested in. That is something I will probably be doing here later, but I want to go to that Pilot and get me a shower either before or after, and then I don't know if they're having me pick up a load or if they're just going to send me back to Ankeny. Um, so we'll see what happens. They haven't sent me anything yet that I'm aware of. Let's see. Refresh my screen here. We'll see. I don't know if he'll find me a load back home or not, but I'll be heading back to Ankeny either after I pick up a load, or after I um, um, go to the Pilot and the Hooters. Go to Hooters to get something to eat and go to Pilot to get a shower. Unless I skip the shower and just wait till I get home and take a shower, I might do that just to save time. But it'd be nice to get a shower. Definitely could use a shower and some fresh clothes. That would be nice. Wow. Surprised I haven't felt anybody on my trailer yet. But what was weird, what one thing that was weird is the guy came out and told me as soon as the jet guy left, I could have Dock 6, and he just handed me the airline lock to put on myself. He didn't say anything, he just handed it to me. He was a man of few words. He didn't tell me to slide my tandems or anything, so I didn't. I left it that way so it'd be easier to back in there, and I know there's no danger. See, look at this turn. This Grand Island guy's doing it. Look at that. You got to pull onto the street and make this sharp ass fucking right turn to get out onto the main road out here. Then you got to go up the hill, and then you got to find your way out by going up to the light. And then you pretty much have to make a left, go down that way, and try to find your way back over to I-80, taking those side streets. But these places, some of these older places that have been around a while, that just have the stupidest layouts for having semi trucks come in and make deliveries. It is just stupid. Got this guy getting ready to back up. I didn't see the guy come out and tell him where to friggin' go. He's got himself a bunch of Pepsi cases. Where does this guy think he's going? I got a truck day cab next to me. There might be a dock in between me and the yard jockey truck. I think there's one more dock over there. That does suck. If you get the, I'm glad I got the farthest dock over. I got the very farthest dock over to the right, which made it a lot easier on me. I didn't have to do this fucking around, back into a sharp turn and shit. So I get it. It sucks having to do that when you don't have enough pull-up room to your left to be able to pull up and do that. Then you kind of wind up in a blind side back situation in the process, and just got to kind of stay close to the side you can see, knowing that there should be enough room for you if you hug your side you can see. And sometimes that's the trick of getting into places. If you know that it's big enough for your truck, and you know that you can just back up in there and you can see on one side, then you just, hey, I can feel them unloading me now. But yeah, he did pretty good at that. He didn't have a lot to work with. He did pretty good. Hats off to Hanson. He did really good. these places that just, kind of set us up for failure by not having a whole lot of room for us to get in there and do what we got to do. It's what these places have us do sometimes is just stupid. I don't know. It's only not even 8:30. Hooters won't be open until 11. I might have to go to the Pilot, get a shower, and then go over to uh, the Hooters, which is just down the street from it. Just around the corner, basically, just around the bend. There is a cold storage facility over there across the street from them, too. There's, I don't know what it is, but it's like a meatpacking plant of some sort, cold storage meatpacking plant like place. So we'll see how long it takes them to unload me. It's a bunch of 2 liters back there. Bunch of 2 liters and stuff back there. So yeah, I'd have to say the Tulsa, Oklahoma Pepsi was easier to get in and out of. It had some tight turns to get in, to get to it off the highway, but their actual facility, even though they had stuff parked everywhere and things, they had more room. This place is crammed in between a bunch of other facilities all around with skinny roads and not a whole lot of room to manipulate. And they're making you do these tight turns to almost doing U-turns just to get in and out of the place. Pretty much our U-turn. So, all right, well, looks like day cab guy might be done. I can feel them walking around. Nope, that's either the forklift or they're using one of those electric pallet jack walkie things. It's probably what they're doing. They're using one of those electric pallet jack things that you stand on. It's probably what they're doing. So we'll see. Brian might send me a message. Just drive on home. Okay. I did get some good miles. I still got, if I, let's see, 149 miles to get back to Ankeny. And let's see. We started with 1,094 miles, 0.7. I have 3,522.8. So 1, 8, 2, 4. So right now I have driven 2,428 miles, and then I'll get another 150, but I get paid zip code to zip code, so whatever that works out to. But I have driven the equivalent of roughly 2,600 miles this week by the time I get back to Ankeny, and then whatever miles I get, if they have me go pick something up before I go back to Ankeny. So we'll see what happens there. So we'll see. Alrighty. To the pilot. We'll see. Depending on what dispatcher Brian comes up with, we'll see what I wind up doing. Because if I gotta go clear out west of Omaha to pick up a load before I head back east to Des Moines to get back to Ankeny, then we'll see. We'll see if he finds any loads out this way heading back. Not yet, anyway. I should be out of here any minute. As soon as they get me unloaded, give me my paperwork, and take the airline lock off, I'll pull up, close my doors, and if I haven't heard anything, if I don't get a text from Brian telling me to do something or get anything else, I'll head over to Council Bluffs just so I can go get me a shower. And then if I still haven't heard anything, I'll go over to Hooters at 11 o'clock when they open, get something to eat. And we'll see. It's the end of the week. Sent my wife a coffee emoji, a gift thing, and she just texted me saying, "You know I don't drink coffee." But I'll be out here any second. I'll have to make that sharp right turn like everybody else. Well, I'm going to jump off here and check on a few things on my phone, which I can't do while I'm doing the live feed, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you. Thanks for coming by and watching, and if you haven't hit like or subscribe or any of that, do so, and hit the bell so you're notified of all future videos. And I got tons of other videos for you guys to check out if you haven't already seen them. Alright, bye guys, catch you next video.